Hey guys, NaturallyNellzy, and today I have my winter regimen for you guys, and this is just going to be about stuff that I do to my hair now that it's like freezing cold outside, and yeah, I'm going to get started on that. So my first tip has to do with conditioning and deep conditioning, and I think that these are important because of course you guys know with colder weather we have to stay warm or we will freeze to death. So we have, heat that doesn't come from natural sources like heaters, and then you have hot air, and then you have just like fireplace, warmth, whatever. But like, did you really just have to do that now, Russell? Again, here is Russell. Okay, go play, Russell. Okay, like I was saying, yeah, what was I saying? Our hair tends to, tighten up. So when we're actually applying the products that we would use any other day, it's actually not seeping in as well as it used to because of the cold air and all that other stuff. So we of course would have to condition more, and I would give a tip to condition, and instead of just, in the shower you wash it out, try leaving it off for about 5 minutes, maybe 10 minutes. I don't know, like wash your face, do some stretches in the shower, like you just want it to seep in so that your hair gets a good little mini condition, and that should help in dealing with some of the dryness that comes. And the second tip is, of course, you guys know you have to re-up on your deep conditioning. You have to do them more, and of course it's important because again it's dry and our hair is going to need some extra care in these dry months. So I tend to do mine, I used to do it like about once a week, but if you can, try and do it maybe like, twice a week, because it would be helpful to the hair and all that good stuff. So yeah, conditioner, 5 minutes in the shower, deep conditioning. I do mine 2 times a week, so if you could, throw that in there. So tip number 3, styling. And of course, we all know we love to style our hair and we love to play with it, experiment with different things, but in these cold months, you may not want to manipulate your hair too much. So for me, I chose the protective styling of twists, and you guys can see I have my twist in right now, and of course I have a cap one, so you can't really see all of them. But my go-to style is twists, and I love these twists. Like you put them in, of course, it takes a little bit of while to do, but after a week, like, your hair is done for the week, like, good. And of course, I don't really touch my hair too much, like wearing it out. I just throw a hat on and I'm good. And if I really want to get fancy, I'll unravel my twists and fluff them out, and that's just, this section right here is the only part that's really showing in the winter. So find a protective style if you're not like a fan of twists or whatever. If you're going to style your hair, make sure you detangle inside the shower with the conditioner and all those good things. And another thing that can actually be detrimental to your hair in the winter months is, of course, brushes, combs, all those things, and especially hot tools. Like, those are not good for your hair in the winter time. So I would not recommend picking up a flat iron or blow dryer or anything like that, because it's not good for your hair. You have dry air, and then you have dry air, and then you have cold air, and now you're putting a hot tool to your hair. I don't think that's really smart, so I would stay away from those. Yeah. Back to the whole style of things. So the reason why I chose twists is because I find that it's really easy. Like, if I ever want to just feel like I have the need to like re-up on my moisture or anything like that, all I would do is I'll just take one out. Like, if I had my twists out, all I really do is I'll just like have them hanging down, and I'll just, you guys know I love shea butter. I'll just take some shea butter and I'll just, put it through like this. And as for my scalp, let me tuck these back in. As for my scalp, I have castor oil mixed in here, and castor oil is really good for, your scalp and helping you grow and all that stuff where your hair grows. So I'll just put some castor oil in here, and this is like a little applicator bottle, so I just take the tip up, and all I'll just do is just like, put it in my scalp, squeeze, 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 squeeze. And after that's finished, all I really do is just massage it in, and there you go. My hair is sealed, moisturized. I didn't even have to take out my twists. And say you have a protective style where like you have, maybe cornrows or braids or something like that, where you can't do that method like me. I also have, I think this is, actually I don't know, let me smell. Oh yeah, this is, I have my almond oil, jasmine oil, probably some other oils in this bottle, and all I would really do is just, you know, spritz around your hair if you don't want to mess it up by, you know, putting your fingers in, manipulating. Just spritz it around, and there you go. Your hair is moisturized, and you didn't even have to take out your styles. So protecting styles are good because, of course, you don't have to manipulate your hair, no hot tools, and you don't have to take it out or really mess with it to keep your hair moisturized. So protecting styles, awesome. Tip number 3 is your products, and you're gonna really have to look at your products and really look at those ingredients to see if they contain humectants. And humectants are, of course, moisture preserving properties that come in certain products, and of course these are excellent in the summertime when you have, you know, the moisture in the air and the humidity, because humectants actually keep moisture in. But when it comes to the winter months and you're using humectants, you're actually doing the opposite. And what that's going to do is basically take all the moisture that you work so hard to retain in your hair and actually make it just like a freaking breeding zone for dry hair. And like, that's not cool at all. So I have like about, how many are these? I have 4 humectants that I wrote down for you guys, and you can check for these in your products, and they're glycerin, panthenol, wheat protein, and honey. And these are 4 humectants that I'm definitely going to make sure I stay away from because I don't want dry hair. So yeah, look on your shelves, get those products that contain humectants or anything like that, do away with them. You will see them in about 4 months or so, maybe 3. Now when it comes to, of course, washing, you're thinking, okay, so I can use conditioner, but what about shampoo? I've always been a little wary of shampoo, being that, you know, mine is natural and all that good stuff. But if you're actually going to apply more of, you know, you're going to be doing more of your moisturizing and sealing, like I said earlier, whether it's like the applicator, the moisture method, or the spritz method, you're going to want to get some of that buildup off your hair because you don't really want to keep it on top of your head. Co-washing is good, but sometimes you want to make sure your hair is squeaky clean. And to shampoo your hair, I would stay away from clarifying shampoos, and that's mainly because they really strip the hair down, like really strip it, and that's gonna lead to more dryness. Right now the shampoo that I'm using is Head and Shoulders, and it's like this special kind of one where like it makes my scalp tingle and all of that. And of course it's not sulfate free, and it's, for me, I'm finding a really hard time with finding sulfate free shampoos, but I'm just using that right now because I had a little issue with dry scalp, but it's actually doing pretty good, and I like the, you know, tingling feeling. And to me, it doesn't leave my scalp that dry, so I think I'm going to continue using it. But anyway, if you're going to use shampoos, don't use any clarifying. They're not the best for this time of weather. And just make sure you do it maybe like once. You know, once for the week is it's about good enough to get all that buildup off. And always remember that, you know, you have to condition after you shampoo. And for now, I would use probably more conditioner than shampoo. Get a good lather. I would say I would use maybe about like a $50 amount size, so like it's like that big, maybe. If that makes any sense. Yeah, that's about how much I use, and I just screw, you know, scrub it in well, front, back. 1 lather is good enough, and then I would rinse. And then if you're gonna use like a half dot, use like a whole hand of like conditioner, and same process, and good. Tip number 4, hats and caps, as I titled it on my little list. Okay, so you guys know it's freaking cold. We don't want to like freeze our heads off or anything like that. So you're going to want to wear hats, caps, wool caps, whatever was you're choosing. So I love my wool caps, beanies, whatever you call them. I absolutely love these caps. I have a black one. I have these in like all different colors. I love these things because you're actually going to wear these, you know, hats, caps, wools, whatever. You want to make sure that you tweak them in a special way. And I know mines are definitely made out of cotton. Some of them were made out of wool and things like that. And of course we know that cotton actually, you know, takes the moisture out of our hair because of the cotton. It soaks it up. That's why they tell us to, you know, sleep with a satin bonnet. Make sure your pillows are satin or anything like that. So what I actually do is all of the hats that I know have these, you know, cotton in there, because some of them aren't lined with like the silk. So what I'll do is I'll just try to tweak it, and I guess I'm just going to show you guys. One way that I tweak mine is I actually have, I think I showed you this, guys. It's like my little satin cap, skull cap as I like to call it, and as you can see, hopefully you guys can see, it's all cotton inside. I have some that have like the silk lining, but this one doesn't. So what I'll do is I'll just make sure I put on this just will not stay in. What I'll do is I'll just put on this little bonnet, keeping my hair covered, and only the part that I'm really, you know, gonna show like that, I'll just show you guys. See, I love you guys so much. I might as well just show you my twists. Okay, these are my little mini baby twists that I'm rocking right now, and my sister actually did it because I'm too lazy. So yeah, these are what I'm wearing right now, my little twists. But back to this whole tutorial. This turned into a tutorial, didn't even need to be. Okay. So what I'll just do is I'll just put my little skull cap on like this. I feel like I'm about to wear a wig, y'all. And what I'll just do is I'll just push it back like this, depending on how much, you know, hair I feel like showing. Push it back slightly. I think that's about it. And then I'll get my little hat. I'll put it on. And then I'll push it back exactly with the hair. And by doing this method, I'll be sure that my hair is, you know, has a cute little style, and all that hard work that I put into, you know, moisturizing, sealing is not going to go away by wearing Cute Styles hat. So here you go. If you got to tweak your hats, you could do it with a silk cap, you could do it with a bonnet, but I know, like, if you really want to make sure it stays on or that, you know, it doesn't fall, just make sure you put some bobby pins and clip it to the front and clip, like, you know, a couple around the back so that you won't have to worry about it coming off. And you don't always have to use a skull cap or bonnet. You can actually just wear a scarf too. Like, just put a scarf inside the lining of the hat, and the same thing, just put it on, or you can just put it on your head and the scarf will protect it and throw your hat on. So those are my tips. Hope you guys enjoyed them, and that's really what I'm going to be doing this winter for my hair until we get some sun and it's above like 28 degrees out. So those are my tips, guys. I hope you enjoyed them, and I hope you find them helpful on your journey with this whole natural process and all this cold weather and all that. And I'm talking too much, so I'm going to go. So I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.